Out of the ground, into the sky, out of the sky, into the dirt.
Hey everybody, this is Jeremy with Carnage MTG, and we're back for another Modern League. We're running Taxes back, 1, because I don't have another deck online. 2, deck's actually pretty sweet. 3, I think we've corrected some issues that we had in the first league. First one I want to point out is we're no longer playing Field of Ruin. Tech Edge, way better in this case, I think. I completely forgot about Field of Ruin not being able to hit basic lands, and we almost paid for it pretty hard in match 5 of our last league. So if you didn't see that, go back and watch it. It's actually a pretty good one. We've also moved our second Mirror Crusader into the sideboard, brought in a single Blessed Alliance main. Not sure if this is correct. This will be the league that we run into a bunch of Jund, I'm sure. What we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and fire up just another friendly league, I think. We're not confident enough with the deck yet. We still have some tweaks to make. We want to go ahead and run this in using play points. Don't spend those tickets. And let's see if we can't fire up a match. First league went really well. I was really happy with it. It ran late into the night here. I think it was 12:30ish here when I stopped recording, which is bad for a night that I have to work the next morning. But whatever, we got there. Had some interesting matchups. Really lost hard to Jeskai Control. I'm wondering if we're going to see that again. Likely. They didn't play a Jace, but a Johnny just tore us apart. Keeping us off of Eldrazi Temple for a long time, killing off our dudes with Lightning Helix. We ended up getting burnt out, which sucked. But enough about that. Let's get into game 1. We win the die roll. We're going to GLHF our opponent, even though you can't see it. And that's a miserable hand. We're going to mull. Oh my god. We're starting this league off on a mull to 5. We'll keep this. We'll bottom Displacer. And we'll start on Vile. This is not the way you want to start a league. Mull to 5 on a deck that has very little in terms of card advantage. Are we against Burn again? No, we're against Goblins. Okay, we're going to let him commit into that as much as we can. And see if we can't just path him off of that. No, let's run out another Vial. And let's take our medicine for a turn, because we can Leonin Arbiter and then path, which seems way better. This lets us start developing a board. I'm still really not excited about what's going on. And we get to see if this is going to matter better for something else. Oh, please give us a land. We're definitely taking our medicine this turn. But, is this another guide? No, Legion Loyalist. Still real bad. So we're taking 6, and hopefully we see a land. That would be awesome. Hey. This is not where we want to be right now. Yep. We're drawing a Displacer. Well, it's a card we can play, at least. Let's take our 6. Well, we can't play it next turn. But, we're going to tick up here. We're going to tick up there. We're going to draw our Displacer and pass. Yeah, we want to use this ability. And let's pass. We can Leonin Arbiter. After they declare attacks, we want to get the flip trigger off of Goblin Guide. There are 3 lands, so if they do anything pre-combat, we can get them with Leonin Arbiter Path, basically. I mean, last league we got a guy, unfortunately, didn't understand how you have to act with Leonin Arbiter. In response to the path, you have to click on Leonin Arbiter to pay your 2. Let's see what we can get this guy with. He's taking his time thinking, and he doesn't have a portrait. It's supposed to be an Ernam Jin. Okay, well that guy's gonna get path in combat. I want you to commit one more spell, please. That would be great. That is a Bushwhacker. That's the name of the deck. Okay, so we're gonna end up taking 7, right? Yeah. No, we'll take 6 because I think we just block the Goblin Guide. Oh man, this is not great. What do you show us? I thought not seer. Yeah, so it's Violent Arbiter. Path this guy. Block Goblin Guide takes 6 to 8. We'll be able to deploy an Eldrazi Displacer in combat the following turn. It's probably just not enough. I'm gonna say we're pretty lucky if it is enough. Like, they have to just have Lightning Bolt and Goblin Grenade, right? That's gotta be the thing. It's Trample, so I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I forgot about Legion Loyalist granting Trample. So we're at 7. We're gonna draw Thought-Knot Seer. We're gonna hope that we make it. It's not likely. This is just an abysmal friggin' draw. But we get to go into game 2. Oh no, we Violent Flicker Wisp because we can take them off of. Oh god, that gives first strike too. Wowza. Is there any way we live here? No. Well, that was really annoying. Bringing these Firewalkers, this Forge Tender, Blessed Alliance, right? Thick Thalia seems fine if we can get there. I don't really think I give a shit about Thought-Knots. I'm just not going to get there. Actually, it might be correct to... These guys also just have Double Strike. Is that good? Mind Sensor's not going to do it. These guys just block well against their stuff. Man, oh man. Like Flicker Wisp, removing stuff from combat. Let's bring in 1. Let's try it. I imagine our opponent's going to have sideboard against Aether Vials. Take Edge, Mono 3 drops. Mulligan. Okay, this is more playable than any other hand we've seen. I will keep that on top because that's removal. Oh man. This sucks. Just abysmal opening hands. Maybe we're playing too many 3-drops. But if our opponent has exactly Goblin Guide, then we can't really... Okay, that's fine. Okay, So draw a Blessed Alliance, we'll play Ghost Quarter, and we'll pass. We really need another land. I think we're in an okay spot if we get another land. We have this clue that we can crack, which is fine. It gets us a card. So, what do they play here? Pile Driver. Sure. They're probably going to... If they attack with this, we trade. There's no question. If they don't, we crack a clue and feel pretty good about it. Right, cool. Come on. Land would be great. Some days you actually get there. Do we hold up double removal? No, I think we jam Splicer. We definitely jam Splicer. Because if we can get the Eldrazi Displacer Splicer lock going on, we're in real good shape. Next turn we also just kind of have double removal spell. This is looking okay. Opponent still has a lot of cards in hand. I think they kept 7 this game as well. Pile Driver being protection from blue we really don't care about. And right now, since it's +2/+0, we can just golem it. Sure. Psychos First Strike and Trample. Maybe we just take our medicine this turn. What's it gonna be? No, we have to kill that Pile Driver. Right? What do we flip? Oh, Ghost Quarter. Cool. So it's getting +6. So that's 7. So we take 4. There's 3 there. 2 and 1. So that's 10. Do we double block Goblin Guide? Oh, no. No. Oh, tokens can't block. That sucks. We take a lot. Whew. Okay, I think we have to hold up Blessed Alliance for next turn. We play the Ghost Quarter. And we ship it. Because we double mode, as long as they don't have... Well, if they have a Legion Loyalist, we can path it before combat. We have a hold on their main phase for just this kind of occasion. Man. I haven't played against this deck very much, if at all. I may have back when I played Burn, but this is an interesting game. They put on so much power so quickly. Pile Driver's a house. Part of me really wants to be able to path that. I think I really need to gain 4 life off of this. Like, gain 4 life, sack a creature. Was this a heal cutter? Target creature can't block this turn. Okay. That's... Oh, when it attacks. Okay. So, we're going to path that now. So now they can attack, but it's not good for them at all. That's not bad. Whew! We are going to lay that out. We're just going to keep holding on. Next turn, do I drop Displacer next turn? I can only do one mode on Blessed Alliance then. War Marshal, sure. That's pretty good. Get double Founders Tree triggers. +1/+1 gain haste. Okay. Of course. Just have it all. I don't want to complain too much. Like, this is what this deck is supposed to do. It makes this really awkward. How do I not die? Let Goblin Guys trigger result. We get a Blade Splicer on top. Escalate 2 modes. I need to do this. They sacrifice a token. Do they sacrifice War Marshal? That's probably the smart thing. None of this tramples. Yep. So that's fine. Block there. Block there. And I guess we can take out... So we're taking 5 to 7. It's not bad. I'm okay with that. And we run out Blade Splicer, Eldrazi Displacer this coming turn. God. I don't think we can attack yet. We need to have these blockers. Next turn I get to start activating Eldrazi Displacer. I can activate it twice. Oh man. We're doing okay. Opponents looking pretty anemic. I will gladly play Inspector Gadget. Can I crunch in with 2 tokens? Is that too greedy? We can crunch in with a token, because we can make another one mid-combat, and actually still have enough mana to crack our clue? Yeah, that seems fine. I mean, we have to start pressuring them eventually. We're at 7. Instead, crack clue. Displacer. Boom. Attack with 2 golems. Oh my god. So they're probably just trying to draw into burning me out. I think we flicker to gain card advantage like we do. We have 7, so we go flicker, flicker. if they don't have a burn spell, and we flicker, we end up with 5 golems. Fuck. It's okay. Hopefully we don't just lose to that punt. Oh, they're starting to throw guys under the bus. Okay. Let's not fuck up on their end step again, because now we can flicker, draw. We have enough mana for that. Bushwhacker, no kicker. Just as a blocker. Okay. Flicker. Whoops. Flicker. Draw a card. Whew. He has to block 2 of these. We might as well send with Displacer. Okay. So that's 15 coming across. He can block 9. Oh. The more draw steps I give him, the closer I am to just dead, but here he has to block 2. Come on. He does realize that he has to block 2. Okay. Good, he got there. We can remove creatures from combat, which is really nice. Oh, we could have just tapped him down and won, right? Fuck, that's a punt. We're still learning the deck. This is why we're in friendly leagues. We could have tapped down his team exactly. Okay, bolt me. Do I suffer for my mistakes? Whew! Okay, remember that Displacer takes out their blockers. We're gonna run this back. I don't think this gets any better. I'm glad that we were not punished, because we should have been. We probably should have lost that game, because we played pretty badly. Let's see if we can't pull that together. I would like to start this league off on a high note of winning a match against AWAC. They could mulligan into Oblivion, which would be super nice. Modern really is not friendly for mulliganing. You know, sometimes you mulligan to 5 and you just lose. There's not great card advantage like there is in other formats. The combos take a little more pieces to get working. A little more pieces is not grammatically correct. This is so weird. Mulligan. This is better. Put that on top. So this removal. I'm going to draw it. Here comes Foundry Street. Yep. They've kept 7 every game. So I'd love to draw like Ghost Quarter, anything. Mirror Crusader's probably going to do alright. I think we run Blade Splicer out first, given the opportunity. We want to try to save this for 2 modes, because I don't think they play any Skullcrack effects. Oh, yeah, this could flip as a land. This could be good. Yep. Come on, Eldrazi Temple. That's the one we want. Inspector Gadget. Not great. They are on a single land. I don't think they play any fetches. We really just want this guy to be able to block. This is whenever you... another red creature ETBs. Okay. So if they don't have another land and they're just going dude, 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 I'm fine with that. I'm willing to take hits from Goblin Guide in hopes to flip land. I will gladly trade off for this Foundry Street Denizen, and I wonder if they have to care about that, right? Yeah. There's the caring about it. So they get in for 3. Yeah. Tech Edge. I'm good with it. Followed by a Ghost Quarter. So let's go Blade Splicer. We set up for next turn escalating a Blessed Alliance, which is good. That's where we want to be. We haven't had the opportunity to do much Aether Vial stuff this match, and maybe that's a pretty good thing. They probably have like Smash to Smithereens. That card has to be in this deck sideboard, right? Okay, what happens here? They're tanking. They could bolt Golem, and then I can still trade Blade Splicer for Foundry Street. Shattering Spree. Sure. I will still gladly trade Blade Splicer for Foundry Street Denizen right now. We're not in a position where we can take much more damage. I think I'll still chump. Because we can't really afford to lose that much life. We deploy... I think the best thing to do is to deploy 2 creatures this coming turn. We can go... Tech Edge, Thraben Inspector, Eldrazi Displacer. And we still have this Blessed Alliance, which is looking better and better. Gaining 4 is probably really something our opponent doesn't want us to do right now. Okay. There's a Loyalist, which I don't think our opponent can attack this turn. I think it's just really bad for them to do so. Which gives us another turn to set up. Like, we just go Ghost Quarter, go. We can't Tech Edge them. There's no way they can attack, right? We go Ghost Quarter. We can then flicker a dude. Oh, Eldrazi Displacer, you so good. We're still just gonna hold up with this. Or do we play Thalia? How likely are we to be blown out? This shuts off all of our opponent's non-creatures, basically. And blocks really well. Less so because of Legion Loyalist. Let's deploy Thalia. And pre-combat, we flicker Legion Loyalist. Right? That's got to be the play. Because then their stuff isn't getting first strike. And we have carte blanche to block however we want. They can't attack. That's a little awkward. But I think ultimately we're still fine. What we want to do is let that go. If he doesn't... Oh no, this is fine. This is fine. We have enough mana for... If he attacks... If they attack, we have the ability to flicker. If they don't think they can, it's only a matter of time before they get somewhere with this. Let's play a Ghost Quarter. We can't Leonin Arbiter and still hold up Displacer activations. And Blessed Alliance. So let's just have a staring contest for a bit. We can start generating value by flicker draw. They found another land. Oh, next turn though we can like Leonin Arbiter, Ghost Quarter them off all their mana. That seems sweet. That seems like the territory I want to be in. Kicked Bushwhacker. Okay. Yeah. So what I want to do is, I have 6 mana, so I can activate this twice, right? If I cut both of these guys out of combat, then it doesn't matter how big that boy is. Because they come in tapped, right? Eldrazi Displacer, what a card! This boy, right here. Remember this text box. This is incredible. Our opponent can't do anything, and next turn we're gonna double Ghost Quarter them off of land entirely. Is that good? Probably. Okay, let's see. I think we gotta do it. We can still hold up sack an attacking creature. Legion Loyalist gives trample. And first strike. Oh, that may have actually just been incredibly wrong. Oh, no, it's fine. Because we can just flicker the Foundry Street. Let's cut them off at 1. Because we can just flicker Foundry Street Denizen, and then I really don't give a shit about the rest of it. Like, we can just remove their largest creature from combat. And if they don't attack, then I think we cut them off. If they don't attack, do we get a clue? This is an interesting game. We can't double flicker anymore. But let's... let's draw a card. Or let's set up to draw a card. Because I want to be able to keep this escalated Blessed Alliance up. I think we're pretty safe with them like this, because we can always just cut Foundry Street out of the equation. And now we're just going to start drawing cards, because they can't... Ha! Sure. They can kill off Thalia. Little did they know, we have a backup Thalia. Oh, we can also just flicker Thalia in response to any damage. It taps her. I think we just let Thalia go. Yeah, we'll let Thalia go, because we have the backup, right? So our opponent is probably now feeling comfortable enough to attack, maybe? No, our creatures are still too big. Draw a card. Flicker Thraben Inspector, get a clue. Untap. With the planes. Let's get Thalia out here. This is a slow one. This is probably longer than 8-Wack has ever wanted to go. Next turn we run out a Flicker Wisp. Nope. Now we seal the friggin' deal right there. That's the boy we wanted. We don't have to do anything now. If our opponent taps this land, I think we might just cut him off the land at the end of this turn. No, I want to keep up double activation. Well, now we can do that and cut them off a land. Crunch. Do we start digging in? Can't believe the Goblins player has under 7 minutes left on their clock. This is much more hilarious. It's turn 12. It's turn 12! Against Goblins. Oh, buddy. You soon just have to concede, right? They're moving to discard. Discard that boy. Oh, that's the one we wanted. How confident am I that I can now flunge? I don't like it yet. They sacrifice. Oh, but I can super escalate if I want to. Let's. Bump. Yeah. I think we got it. That has to encourage them to attack us, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can still flicker a thing? That seems good. That seems really good, actually, if they attack us. I don't know if they're in a position where they can, really. They go for it. Sure. The other core Firewalker? Okay. Sure. Escalate 2 modes. Target player gains 4 life. Target opponent sacrifices an attacking creature. I gain 4 life. They sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can flicker Goblin Guide. Yeah, let's flicker Goblin Guide. Because then I can block Foundry Street with Displacer. Block a Legion Loyalist. Take 1. I feel like we navigated this properly. I feel like our opponent's at 12, and we just have carte blanche to do whatever we want, considering we get to play another core Firewalker this turn. Let's tap those 2 in the back. Gotta give him some attention. Because we still have 2 Eldrazi Displacer activations. And a pro-red blocker. Yeah! We did it! There's no way we didn't do it. Goblin opponent at sub 5 minutes. And we win match 1. Alright, that was a little more tense than I expected it to be, but I'm really happy with the result. Not sure if I'm going to get the rest of the league recorded today or not, so you might see an outfit change in between episodes. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how bad of a player I am, but tell me how good I am for making some better deck construction choices, realizing that Tech Edge is the way to go, and stealing some games on some pretty weird 7s, which may just be the norm for Eldrazi Taxes. I don't know, you play a lot of colorless sources to make it work. Yeah, we did it. We're going to go to game 2 at some point, and we'll see you there.